And charged with 4 murders in Kansas is now behind bars in Montgomery County for a 5th. Law enforcement arrested Pablo Serrano this morning after a day-long manhunt. Serrano is now charged with first-degree murder and the shooting death of a New Florence man. ABC 17's Sarah Massler-Donar joins us from Montgomery County, where she's been all day. And Sarah, Serrano is also charged with armed criminal action and burglary.
And those are his charges in Montgomery County only, Lindsay. We're still checking into whether he's going to be extradited back to Kansas for those 4 murder charges in Kansas City. But today at his arraignment, I was in the courtroom. The judge read him his charges, and then he asked for a public defender. But Serrano does not speak English, so that was done through a translator. But I have the court documents right here, the probable cause statement, the charges, and they detail yesterday's arrest as well as the murder. And so police spoke to the wife of the murdered victim. She said that the victim was fighting with a man in the garage, and when she went to go call 911, she said she heard a shot fired. When the police arrived, they found the man dead, but they did find bullets that matched the AK-47 used in the quadruple homicide in Kansas that they were investigating and wanting to question Serrano about. And when law enforcement finally caught up with him earlier this morning and identified Serrano, he had that gun on him as well as keys to the truck that started the whole manhunt that was found on the side of I-70. And when they put those keys in the truck to start it up, it did work. So they were able to connect Serrano to that truck. So Serrano's preliminary hearing will be on April 28th. And so coming up at 6, I went around the county today and talked to people and was wondering how they felt after yesterday's incident. I spoke with the superintendent of Montgomery County Schools, so I'll hear more from him later. We'll hear more from him at 6 on how he feels as students and parents think about yesterday's lockdown. Reporting live here in Montgomery County at the courthouse, Sarah Massler-Donar, ABC 17 News.
Thanks, Sarah. Immigration Customs Enforcement says Serrano is an illegal immigrant who was deported back in 2004. He re-entered the country, but an error allowed him to avoid a second deportation.